All right, welcome to topic 7. This is the end. You made it. If you have missing assignments, please reach out to me. I will reassign them. I very rarely penalize for late submission, so get those assignments turned in. If there's a quiz you didn't take, reach out to me. I'll reassign it to you. If you've already taken it, I will probably not reassign it to you. But if you missed it, I will reassign it to you. This week, we're looking at war. Your first discussion question due Wednesday deals with the Civil War and what it was like at home, both in the North and the South. It was hard. Then on Friday, that discussion question deals with post-World War II policy, which is still very much affecting us today. President Truman, in 1948, he adopted a policy of containment of communism. And this is why you must be registered to vote and be paying attention so you make an informed vote. Because President Truman in 1948 adopts this policy of containment of communism, it drags the U.S. into the Korean War, it drags the U.S. into Vietnam, it creates issues with the Bay of Pigs crisis, where we tried to invade Cuba with 1,400 ex-Cuban nationals. And then Nikita Khrushchev, who was at the time the president of the USSR, was buddy-buddy with Fidel Castro, who was in charge in Cuba. And they hatched a plan to ensure that Cuba was never invaded by the U.S. again, and it has not been. And what was that plan? That was the Cuban Missile Crisis. The USSR placed some of their nuclear weapons on the coast of Cuba, pointed at us. So it's a very interesting time in foreign policy, but what you will see repeatedly, we went into Vietnam almost 20 years after President Truman's policy of containment of communism. And why did we go? Because the communist North Vietnamese had invaded non-communist South Vietnam. We didn't want communism to spread. We wanted to contain it. That was President Truman's policy, going strong and driving policy 20 years after the fact almost. So these presidential elections, they matter. Presidents can enact policies that have lasting impact that far outlast their tenure as president. So get registered to vote and be paying attention to what's happening. All right, also you have an assignment due Sunday and a quiz. If you are behind, reach out to me. Let's brainstorm a way to catch up. This is the final week. Finish strong. Bye.